yeah,
I think
I
That's
mean,
fair.
We're talking comparable bands.
I think there was a stronger ban than Baba, but I was fine with the Baba because it makes the Dodgy a little bit harder to play.
I feel
Yeah.
okay.
That was my biggest thing. Was I was worried that Baba incidentally starts to checkmate jungle.
I still feel Agni was technically the best band.
Yeah, I think Agni would have been a really rough one to play too.
That's what I was gonna say.
I would
Like if
not
they
have been able
picked the
to do
Agni instead of
jack
Merlin,
shit that game if there was a stun.
We were
fucking
talking about
fucking
that
guts
too.
team
We're like,
Yeah.
Agni would be rough too.
Agni would have
Because
been
we
more-
were already looking at Daji, I was a little less worried about Agni.
well, my thing
Because like
about
he runs
Agni
into the
is
same
he's
issue
on our
Merlin
mids.
does.
I was
Like he
so
does better
worried
than
about
Merlin.
the Agni.
Agni's so much safer, and plus the CC he has.
Yeah, if I even try to 3 the Agni, he just dash stuns
Yeah.
and I'm fucking toast.
He's a lot harder to dive than Merlin.
You're more there to get him to dash so you can ulti him.
Right.
Also,
I don't know why they picked Jock here either.
I don't
That
know
was
why they
the other
picked
one I was
Jock.
scratching my
I mean, to
head
be
for.
fair, if they went Agni, I think they lose lane mid hella hard against
yeah,
the Thoth.
Agni doesn't do great into Thoth. That
Like,
is
because
true.
he was Merlin, I couldn't kill him. I should have killed him several times.
There were a couple times I saw you chomping at the bit to kill him, and you were just like, I'd watch you walk away. Like you're like, fuck.
Like, this kid is fucking disrespecting me. Like, I mean, I missed so much stuff. I was lagging a little bit, like in FPS, because I was like streaming to Discord, and I can
We're not
feel
talking
it.
about missing autos, by the way. We already know Richard just missed his fucking autos.
We already said in post game 1, Richard sucks at ADC. That was already been said.
No. Richard sucks in general. He missed that Wukong all.
Okay, yeah, that did happen.
Casual game.
He
The
did do that
casual-
earlier.
But
that one
was
was
egregious,
bad.
bro. How the fuck did you miss Wukong
I
on
had
Sylvanas?
I had to get it out of
How
my
did you get
system.
your knees
I
broken
had to
by-
get it out of my system.
Yeah, well, for getting that out of your system, you definitely didn't hit enough to make up for it. So
It's okay.
Alright, what am
Richard
I
and
aiming for?
ADC are 2 reason to third.
I think should look.
Dies first. I think I die first this game, right?
So watching, if you want to watch like the first stuff, I think jungle had like the most action, and then there is a gank over in duo at 120. So if you just kind of want to watch,
which is weird.
yeah, which is kind of surprising. Like they should have cleared you.
Come on, I can figure this out. Fuck me.
But
Just
probably
go to-
watching jungle early
Just
is
go
the
to
best.
Just go to free, yeah. Go to free camera and then click around.
Fine.
Fuck is
But you
this
can also
shit?
just click around the map if you need to.
Yeah.
Just click on the point.
And you
go
can
there.
click on people and like back out of
Also
them.
press U.
I did. And
No,
apparently
you
it somehow undid it.
didn't.
I did, like, it was one of the first things I did.
No, when you switch cameras, it redoes.
Oh,
it,
okay.
That's why.
I'll just fast forward.
I've done
We
a lot of
really wanna watch
spectating in
them
my time.
fucking-
If you haven't known.
Nah, I've never spectated a day in my life.
I have never watched fucking footage.
Never. No.
Never.
Damn, take another Adderall.
Shut the fuck up, dude. That'd be that's like 2 days of no sleep. Take another one.
PTSD
Oh, I don't want
kicking
to
in.
watch Fluid. I do have an Adderall, but do I want to take it? Not really. Maybe later. Maybe later when I'm fucking grinding out classic hardcore.
There, Kyle, you could have told me that they were trying to fucking kill me.
I did. I called over that they were walking, and Susan was mid.
Oh,
I
I
think
know,
you.
because I was like, this is.
I distinctly remember it because we were talking about if we didn't see Susan by the wave, we were gonna cringe gank, or if he was cringe gank.
Yeah, because I said something at the rip. I was like, if you don't see him, you gotta let us know.
So I think here when y'all go to the duo camps after you clear Dodgy goes to duo for the first gank, and then
Yeah.
Susanoo goes over to solo, and it's just kind of like a wash both sides.
Okay.
Yeah, jungle's tried their shit. Which, look at this Merlin. He'd been dead in mid.
No kill potential.
Because at this point, I was telling you go on Jing Chen because he
Yeah.
didn't get dash. Because Jing Chen
Yeah,
level 1.
I
Yeah.
understood what you were saying. It was like, at this point, I'm just looking for whatever target.
Stalling until they actually step.
So yeah, that one is just a wash. Yeah.
That's over. we could say that guaranteed us shield camp and fucking.
So is that
Meteor.
also the play here is to back at level 3 is jungle? This is just me being curious because I don't know jungle that well.
I just don't
There's
have
some-
any farm up, and it
there's
gives
Yeah.
me my buff.
Might as
Yeah.
well reset.
My right back's just
Yeah.
spawned, and so it's like
Okay.
gets me to it faster. Because that's the big thing is if you show in left as jungle,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not on time, someone will try to invade.
Yeah.
Quickly.
I'm pretty sure Susano gets a kill on me, by the way, if he went blink instead of beads.
Yeah, but
But he didn't,
Go-
so I'm free.
go beats if scared has always been the saying.
I win beads.
As Hulk says, I'm always
Oh, you
scared.
went blink.
You went blink because
Oh.
because I said that in the pregame. I'm like, you're gonna go beads if you're scared, and then
I
we
was
went over.
scared.
Why? Of who? Which one? Which
You gotta
one?
pretend you're the better player,
Yeah, you always go in saying I'm the better player, and then you go from there.
and then you
Game
learn.
2 by beats.
Game 2 by beats is crazy.
Honestly, game 2 I should have bought beads and I didn't because I was
Yeah.
Surtur, and who kills a fucking warrior in the
Yeah,
early
exactly.
game?
Exactly.
Nemesis.
Well, they didn't have Nemesis.
Arachne.
But if
Correct
they
me.
did, but if they did have
Anubis,
Nemesis,
bro.
I would have been very scared.
Fucking hubwall.
Probably still would have gone blink.
Yeah, but you could have got beats later.
What are we watching? We're just watching people farm right now.
Do you have a note that
watching
you
the
can fast
game.
forward to?
428 is the next timestamp I have.
I think I
Do you have a
did.
note of where?
Mid.
Every time he didn't get to play the game, dumbass.
Right here. Pause. Stop. It was late. I think because like they had it there, Dodgy had the late ult because I remember Kyle calling it. So like pretty much as soon as you get into the tower, you should have ulted. Was like the little nitpicky thing I had there
Mm.
because they're right at the tower line.
Oh, that's
Oh,
bugs.
nice.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
Nice bug.
It'll fix here in a sec.
Yeah.
hack much?
Yeah. Also, if you would have went for Susan first, you would have
Mm-hmm.
hit.
Yeah, it was just where my camera was at.
And then a little fight pops off here with Hard and him coming in.
Yeah.
It's like this guy's walking at me, but I'm just
This
walking
guy was
away.
obsessed with ulting me, by the way.
I don't
No,
know. Like I was sitting there,
on
like
that one, Kyle said I'm gonna bait out his ult.
Watch
and then Hart got
the
ulted.
mid harp. I think this is where Dodgy dies because she pushes up into the Susan. I think over here, like something happens over here, and I think that's where first blood happens because she tries
Yeah.
to cut through mid.
I know at some
I
point in
think
this game.
420. Yeah,
It's around the right mid camp. I know that.
it's coming up soon. I should have timestamped it, but I was half fucking paying attention. So they back. The next one I have is 706. That might have been first blood. Oh yeah, FBJ. That's what that meant.
First blowjob.
First blowjob, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be right here. Because these right mids are up, but I'm probably gonna look for them.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no,
You said 7 something?
706.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're not here for this one.
Yeah.
What is?
Dude, this is. I'm so unscared of these kids, and it makes me so sad.
Throw the damage dealt stat up. Let's-
Nope, I'm
You
looking
for
the-
your
That-
fucking personal health, you don't want that up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. I wasn't doing fuck.
5.
Now we gotta keep it up.
Oh,
Fuck
5.
me.
Five.
player damage.
Thank you.
5.
I can't read half of them because my Discord
Oh,
overlay is right
look
there.
at that.
So
Outperforming
here,
Susano
here,
right
here,
here.
Here
this
it
is where
is.
it's
I've
gonna
almost
start.
tripled my mid's damage.
So you're trying to take the joust, you ult, and then
Yeah, you're
I
kinda
kinda
Narnia.
get what you were doing, but at the same time, it was a little iffy. You cut
You
the
did-
mid,
Yeah.
and then they just collapse on you.
At that
If
time,
you
I know
would've
too.
went
We were
up-
talking about doing mid.
Yeah, if you would have went up and jumped down, you might have
But
been
I
able to make
think-
it back.
No, yeah, he gets out. One of the times Jingqian ults mid tower, you guys get him.
If I blinked back through the wave, I could have 3'd to one of my teammates. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There weren't a
Also-
lot of good options. Probably your best bet would have just went into their jungle and just leave them on a Mary Chase that way.
I think.
Fuck you, Sam. I'm within
I was-
one auto of him.
I don't know. I was
I'm
feeling
trash.
shaky for the first like 20 minutes of this game for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, aw. I
Actually
missed.
living on like 1 HP.
I know.
I have mid jungle.
That made me so sad.
Early pressure.
I was the better player, and I got.
6:45 is when they invade the purple and a fight breaks out. Wait,
I'm gonna go with 9:45.
Yeah,
No.
9:45.
Dyslexia strikes again.
Yeah, dyslexia strikes again. 8:45. Excuse me, I fucking wrote it autistically.
Oh,
Oh,
here
okay.
it comes.
That's fair.
Because I'm like, oh, there's two of them. They have me
Yeah.
double entry. These sweaty fucks. I knew they were.
And then this one, I have comms and no target calling. For like the big takeaway for this fight.
I saw him running. I said, hey, I'm getting invaded at purple.
Mhm.
Hart says, I'm coming over.
Hart comes over, Dodgy comes over, and Kyle backs.
I was just like, it's over. I can't get there in time for that to be meaningful.
Yeah, and then Merlin makes his way over, and then you go back to mid, and that was like the decider there.
Right here, I thought we were gonna kill somebody, and then their fourth guy shows up.
My ult just never went off. I fired
There's just
it
still
like 3
3.
times.
Yeah.
And then Hart does.
Yeah, Merlin
Yeah,
finally shows.
Okay. Yeah, it's whatever.
I will say I juked back there because I was dead. I was
Yeah,
dead
yeah,
during two.
No,
Yeah,
right,
you're
you're
fine.
Yeah,
Good.
you're fine.
And then for the Gold Fury, that starts at 13:07. You guys pick it up.
I don't think I'm here for this one.
I don't think so
Oh.
either. It's like you guys just call it. I think they're on the other side.
I
of the
think
map
this
or
was my
something.
sneaky call. Like we just do
Yeah.
it back.
I was there for the
Oh,
sneaky
well, we
call.
killed the Jing Chen.
Yeah, I think you picked Xingqian mid, and then you went.
Yeah,
to
don't
gold.
we ask you to like TP over?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so
At some point.
this should still line up. It was fairly early.
He's
It
sitting
might
in
be-
mid.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
the
might be
only two.
confusing with my TP
Do I-
over game
Do I have
two.
the
No.
ADC booked out? No, they were.
Yeah, that. What were you doing, by the way? What were you doing when Stygian was up? We were hella late to
Because
Stygian.
I had that down
I
too.
remember
was
at that
like, no
time,
Stygian.
what's it called? We were saying we have no wards of the map. I said, okay, I'll go ahead and back for wards.
Yeah.
And
it's
also, we just weren't close. Because also I was
12,
low on mana, so it's like that fight.
right here. Right here's where you guys pick two and do gold because I have good picks.
Yeah, because you're gonna pop Merlin there,
Mhm. This was like really well played.
I was looking.
and then you pull him back. I ult in.
Yeah.
Yeah. We triangle him, and then we say gold because we
Yeah,
have
That
eyes.
guy
on
got
right.
CC chained, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just pain.
And then I call. I'm gonna go pop this kid because he
Yeah.
cornered us. And then I was like, okay, now we're back on it again.
Oh, Chalk makes this so much more awkward.
Yeah, that's.
Well, Chalk
I
didn't even,
fucking
like,
wasted.
fully
I tried to
commit to it.
cancel my ulti and it went off.
We do know he does not have ult though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was
Derby
just
is-
not threatening. If he comes in, I'm not really caring there. I don't die or anything.
I do. No, I'm just.
Well, like,
I'm
we're
just
smart,
kidding.
it gets us off goal, but we don't lose anyone for it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
That was like the revival of my game. Like,
I do want to put
The
out this
double kill
point.
into it.
Our jungle does have all the kills.
Yeah. Next thing I got marked down as 16 minutes. Because I think when it's just like the neutral farming and stuff, I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, that's where I got soloed. That's what. That's
Okay.
exactly.
Oh, come here.
yeah,
Can we go to that one?
Oh no.
Can we watch that?
I mean, if you want to see me get fucking had, go for
I
it.
think I watched 2 minutes of the ADC duel and I was like, okay, Richard loses this, and then quit watching it. And when I saw you got soloed, I was like, okay, typical.
Oh,
I
I.
was winning, and then I fucked my actives. And I was
So
like,
here I have written there. You guys kind of forced for no reason. Like you were just trying to force something at their tower line.
Yeah.
When it was like 3v4.
Just like get people here. People are
Yeah.
grouping.
And then they do pyro.
We call me in. I'm on my way over.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's too late. They finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jing fucking
Yeah, they
ran
had
at me.
And then-
5.
You called 5, and we're not gonna be able to steal it. And I went and split pushed that tower down so we could get
Yeah.
some money.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate
Yeah,
watching my
it's
team
just
play.
another thing here. It's just like
You're what?
we're trying to.
Can we
force
rewind
something.
that real quick? Look at how much I twirl mid team fight when I'm getting gone on. I just want to just look at it.
Spin.
Like, no, seriously, you guys are gonna fucking laugh when you realize how much I just twirl around.
Ah, fuck. Chalk's
Okay,
Knock out
so
an HP
I'm
bar.
I'm
just
gonna be
saying
honest.
awkward.
It's the
And
same
then look at
thing
this
I
shit,
do.
and I'm like, let me turn around. Oh,
You
I go
turn,
back in
and
and
then you
twirl it.
turn.
Oh.
Yep.
Just running a fucking minute.
Fucking circles.
Dude, it fucks people, bro. I swear.
Dude, that
I mean,
that
like,
is the
I'm doing it
support
right.
casting,
It just
though.
looks stupid, okay?
Yeah.
Tell me I don't look retarded.
Just hold W
You look
key.
like a nice, pretty dancer. It's just spinning in circles.
He comes down. You guys
then,
call another Gold Fury at 1840.
That's the one we sneak.
1706. I have a what the F written down, and then Kyle and team bail him out. I don't know what that is.
What?
1706.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
And I think right here I have Xingtian's
if-
bad because if he had a good ulti
It
there,
is what I think it
you
is.
got killed.
If this is what I think it is, this is when I ult. No.
No,
Nah, I
wait, no,
don't
it's
think
too
it is
early. You don't have
either.
ult. There's no
That's
way.
too early, yeah.
No way you have ult by then. I mean, this Merlin is.
No, this
slow.
we all back for Stygian. I remember because Kyle didn't back, and then I said you can't back because now you have to just conserve mana, and then he gets dove. Yep, there's the dove.
And this is beads.
Yeah, I'm like fuck.
That's fine. I'll take that shit, honestly. Yeah, it's free as
And
fuck,
then
season
I was
shit.
like, let's. Can the rest of us get some fucking health bars? God damn. And you
Oh.
popped him.
Yeah, because Dodgy just kind of gets smote, and then Kyle trades out.
And then you trade out. We killed
kill
because
that
Yeah.
me and Strength went on the Hachiman and
I
killed
did too.
him.
And then you
And
guys
then we-
call a gold in the next minute.
Well, right now we're trying to fight over this, and we're just
Yeah.
trying to man mode them.
Where the
They
fuck
go
did
on
their
me
HP
beam.
guards go?
They just
Yeah,
don't have the range for it.
Yeah, I don't
Like-
know where those are, because Dodgy's wasn't there either. Heart's not there.
Camera.
My health bar isn't up. That's why I'm literally
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's
I
annoying
was
the fuck
in
out of
this
me.
fight.
Yeah.
Heart's
I
like, I'm there,
promise.
guys, I promise.
I
Click
helped
on-
dive the Hachi and
Yeah,
everything.
Click on somebody, and then go back to free camera. And then
Nah, because your health bar's
no,
not there.
because
And
my
zoom
health
out.
bar's not there. That's pain.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, it's just fucked.
And
Whatever.
then you guys call gold right here.
Was
Don't
restarted
say
if
you
we
guys heart called gold.
Okay, well, it's a team effort, buddy.
It's a joke. It's a
There's
It
no
was-
I in team.
This one
Okay.
made me nervous.
When Merlin
Whatever
threw the
war
ward and
we
went
had-
back to mid, though, I'm like, this is free.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I got Richards written down. 2013, drag greeted for kill. Lost gold lead because of it.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I was 2 levels ahead of the Merlin.
I was so mad. I was so upset.
Oh, for
Kyle
this
was
one,
mad.
I would throw out the gold graph. And then when you go into that one, because it's like quite a steep drop where they just
Oh,
get a
it's-
lead.
Well, it's
you
because
guys are ahead right now.
I was ahead of Merlin, but not Hachiman. But
Bottom
Kyle
bar
was ahead
graphs.
of Merlin.
There you go. So
Yeah, we had like a
whoever's
total of like
friendly-
5 or 6 levels up total across the board before that.
So we've just stabilized off of 2 objectives.
Yeah,
Why
Like
am I
this
watching
game was
myself?
this game was like dead even for like
Yeah. This one was
48
like,
minutes.
Honestly, even late game, it was like 15 to 16 in kills. was
Yeah, I
like,
think
"Oh,
we
this is
ended
actually
it
a
with
close
like
game."
18 to 18 or some shit. It was just like wow.
yes.
Which I don't know how this fight kicks off. I don't remember.
They danced in mid, and then
Yeah.
I ulted over after a bit.
Said what, roughly 20 something?
Yeah, 2013.
Because now I'm ulting in right here because you popped the
get
Merlin.
low.
So I said somebody dive this and I'll kill the Merlin. And then
Just
I
like,
killed the Merlin. But
I
they
got-
fucking hot. Yeah.
I got walked at. I was like,
Mhm.
The Hachiman's passing here blew my mind. I was like, oh shit. Well, I die now.
I'm just fucking
That's
malding
retarded
this
that
whole
you
time.
want it.
This whole
So
time.
your bad pathing trades your life for
Because if you pause right
Hachi
there, you're
actives
up
and
to
ult.
K. Like you have a 1,000 gold lead, and then after that it just drops down. Like you go into a deficit. Because I think they get Pyro again after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
poorly.
Yeah.
And then Richard, I
swear my
remember the
one could've
cheeky.
maybe
If someone
gotten this if
tanked
I
one
were-
tower shot, I got out, and I was like, "No shot, buddy.
No,
no shot."
Well, the issue is I was tanking tower, so I had to go around. If I could have gone through, I wouldn't have ran into chalk.
Yeah,
I
but
could've
Hachi
fought-
was
I
right
could-
there, and if I walked
I-
in the tower, he was gonna murder me
well,
and you. He was right
I
there.
want you to know, Dragon. I heard somebody tank this shit, and I started to, and then I was like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be tanking this.
And then I'm getting fucking got.
it's fine. It was a stupid call on my part. I got greedy one time that game.
That
The
almost tilted me out the set. I'm not gonna
the-
lie, dude.
The next big thing, so I have 23-19, you guys do a stick, and then that's when the fire calls happen as a minute after that. And then I have Richard needs more ADC practice underneath 23-19.
Oh
I don't
my
know what happened there. I really don't know what happened.
But-
Now we gotta
Let's
go.
head to duo lane.
23. Just click on me. Just click on me so you can watch me miss.
I don't know what it was that like
The
made me
portrait-
put that down.
The left hand side, the portrait. If you just click on it, it'll automatically go to fucking. There you go.
Alright, 19.
Oh yeah, because you're like fucking face tanking. You're at chaos positioning there.
Yeah, I'm full HP. Eat my ass.
Alright, we're about to see it. Where's
You're like, I was like, can somebody drop a ward up there? I'm like, yeah.
It might have just been a blanket statement.
Oh, the
I
sentry's
thought
on
and
the
forgot to
fucking
write
middle of the
down.
lane.
I'm just sitting there going, oh fuck, I
Oh,
got
that
walled by my own
dodgy
team.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were
Yeah.
dead. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah,
I thought I died there.
I don't know how you did.
I really don't know what led me to write that down there.
I was gonna say, I
Really
thought we
don't.
played the Stygian well.
Eh.
Wow.
I think right there is where I wrote it because he was just so far up.
Yeah, but they weren't killing me there.
No,
just-
they weren't.
Still, what they should have done, because they poked you out and still had people there, they should have invaded our jungle.
So, all pause. This is where y'all call the fire. Roughly.
Yes, yes. Because I said I'm gonna ult back into
Mhm.
fire. I was like, cause I was in the base and I had like God's eye vision. I was like, 2 of you go chase, 3 will go to fire. I said
Yeah.
we need a frontliner at fire, and then I'm gonna ult to fire. Kyle's gonna go to fire. Now we watch to see what Heart and.
I think I was
jungle
like
do.
literally
I'll-
the first
I'll
person.
take
So I want
out
to see
of
what
gold.
Dragon does. Yeah.
But from here, it takes you guys 10 seconds to start it. Like, fire gets started at 24:10 is what I've written down.
Oh, we'll see. I'll take the blame for this going poorly. There it is. Yep, that's.
If it starts at 24, that's because that's how long it takes me to ult
I was
over there.
in that
Yeah.
pit.
And then
I
you
was
go
like,
back to
"That's
mid."
So late.
And then you go back. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what it
that's-
was.
I
It was
should
the
have
you going
mentioned
back.
that I was essentially calling it off.
Yeah, because
and
like
the
you're
snow
still
coming.
just in. You're dealing
And
with.
then you
I'm
guys
just
are
floating in mid.
committed. Serb's dancing around mid, and he gets shown right here. And they have a ward on FG. So they know you're on it.
Mm-hmm.
So-
And then this is where like it gets real weird because everyone's over here.
Look, okay, look. If you leave, the lightning dropped on me. I had to
Yeah.
Aegis and drop it, because we would have gotten it right there if
So
I was able to stay on
everyone's
it.
over here. Serb is trying to zone people out, and Chalk just walks past. Like it was just really unfortunate timing at that point. But it
At
could have
that
been
point,
done if you
I
guys
guess
had
you just
one
eat
other
the
person.
fucking laser.
Yeah, the laser fucking.
I know it would have hurt,
That-
but I feel like you
I
have
mean,
to eat the laser there.
Should I? No, the
Richard
laser
died
killed,
if he
the
ate the
laser
laser.
killed me there,
Oh.
100%.
So
If you go to my if you want to rewind it back, watch my health bar.
Yeah, because he's in red
Just-
HP when he's
yeah,
dashing
click-
out.
we gotta watch it on the
click on
left.
me.
You're at
click
yellow.
on me. Click on me, and you can look at the exact number. That like
Yeah, that makes sense.
plus the fight like that killed me.
Okay, apparently shit breaks when you get knocked up when you're spectating. So I'm gonna back it up one more time real quick.
Right here.
Yeah, so that's
So you
where
just,
that
you just
happens.
leave it. You don't go back for the wave.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
So-
So I
what-
think it's
it's
fine
not
that
even
I
the
would've- 'cause I
wave.
committed
It's just not even
immediately to going over left.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's just it. Yeah.
I definitely should
It's-
have calmed what I was like that I was not intending to come over. Me positioning and showing there has them never pathing through the mid here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stall them by 10 seconds by showing on a wave.
I think how this maybe goes slightly better as well. So if you go to me here, when I come in, I need to cut up.
Yeah.
I need to cut up to go cut them off.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm running straight to you guys to start eating the tank, right?
Mm,
Well,
Because
someone
actually
at
in the
that point
distance,
had to
Apollo
come
is
tank.
low as shit.
What's the HP of FG at this point?
I don't know if we can see it. Like I remember at this point, it was getting really, really low.
That's
Like,
what
it
I was like.
to
I
the
feel like
point
it'd
where
be
you guys
dead
can
by the
drop
time
it.
they even got
Yeah.
there.
It's a weird setting. I forget which setting you need to fucking. It's in the HUD though, because you don't have the fire general, the gold fury up.
But because I remember it being low, and I'm like, okay, they have to commit to this at this point.
Try O. Nope. Uh-oh.
Wait, did we get heart back?
Yeah, we got the health bars back.
Okay, that's
Nope.
that's a lie.
No, you
That's a lie.
didn't.
Daji doesn't have one, and
Nope.
I don't see
Zach
heart.
doesn't have one. Apollo doesn't have one.
All right,
damn.
we're gonna. All right.
Whatever.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so if we go off it, it literally gets done right after Dragon has to Aegis. So at that point, we're in like the thousands, because that's when I arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Honestly,
I arrive
if
as we're
we-
trying to confirm.
If we had just stuck with both of the tanks going left, like the 3 damage dealers honestly could have done it. Because I started to head over, and then
Yeah.
you guys
I
were
think
like,
there just
tank.
needed to be a third person.
We needed a third person.
Anyone.
I didn't.
The
I
only
didn't
reason
care.
anyone.
I'm excluding myself is because I immediately called out, I will go to gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
So, like,
if
and I was the
anyone
most
else was
direct
there-
in my pathing. I didn't hesitate. I just wait to gold. So out of us 3, you 2 are the only ones who were in a position to, I think, get there quick enough. I can't turn at that point. I think I'm too far in.
Right.
Because like, I was already in the beacon pit, heading towards gold when we called it, pretty much. I was like on the edge of it. I was walking.
Well, the whole point was we wanted to send somebody at them to think we were contesting gold while we
Well,
snuck
that's
fire.
why I went, because I have Cage.
Yeah.
It's like it's threatening enough.
I mean, the worst part about it is they had a word on it the whole time, so they knew.
Yeah, they knew.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is super whack. Because
Yeah.
if we had one more brain chromosome there, we get that for free.
Yep.
Like,
So
It's like generally.
You just needed the homie with the extra chromie. That's all you
yeah,
needed.
we just had to name call somebody, like, get your ass over here.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think it
It's
was
really
name
just-
called. That was the problem. Is like,
it was not.
we're saying
like-
we need a third person.
I mean,
I
like
don't know if
it
it
was.
but
we literally. I mean, we literally said Hart said he called it right, and then we
Yeah.
said, well, it can't be Demise. So we immediately called out the other 2.
It was like,
Yeah.
we need a tank.
Like we called and exactly went for it, and you know we called for it
Yeah.
because he came. He jumped towards us and then
Yeah.
just went back to lane. That's just
Yeah.
purely on
Yeah,
like-
that's on me.
as much as it is. Like there's no change of calls there that changes that. Like outside of
I
it's
think-
it's already been said.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like I only say like the like it's a pet peeve of mine. You're correct. Let me say this before I say anything.
Yeah.
Right. You are correct. It's one of those things where it's like in the second game, it's a good example. I call specific names when we're on objectives. I say, Kyle, come in. Demise, go out.
Yeah.
You need to be more direct like that, because any confusion, even with people you know,
Yeah, no, that's
because
fair.
you guys don't know strength like that. He doesn't know you like that. I'm not. It's like, to me, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. But you need to be direct with people, because until we're all on this like very same page shit, this is what will happen. So it's more of like a habit. You're not incorrect. Don't misunderstand.
Mhm.
I only say from now on, just say strength, come here. Because
Yeah.
he'll listen. He listens to me. Demise listens to me. You guys get it. Even you trust me. You're like, okay, I'll move on the objective. Right.
Yeah.
Like, so I think if we're just direct, it makes it easier, and we just all need to work on that, because we're not saying the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
You just need. It's also just quicker. Just say strength here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at any point, if we would have started yelling at you, you would have
He
came
probably
breathed
would've
and we
just
would have got
insisted he
FG.
came.
Yeah,
That was why I got upset after. I wanted to communicate that better. I wasn't actually being
Yeah.
upset at you two like in a mad way.
Yeah.
I just like, if I were one of you two, I would have just said strength, come here, and it would have been done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think from us, like that was the big thing too, is that like we had openly discussed as a group who was going to come by
And
marking
I
off
totally
that, and then
I was
also
saying-
like we were sitting there that whole time, like, hey, we still don't have anybody. We still don't have anybody.
Right,
We
yeah.
still don't have
Right.
anybody.
That's why.
like-
That's why I said like you're correct. I'm just. It's like
Yeah.
a side note, like a different issue. Like we should just be direct for now until we're like really on like a same page.
For sure.
Mhm.
That's
My
all I'm saying.
biggest failure on this one was not saying anything when in my head I was deciding like we
I
can't.
mean, yeah, even if you tell
like, I
them
can't
that,
effectively
they'll
make
probably
it.
get off too if they need to. Like it's a.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that was the thing, too, is, like-
should have tried to call it off,
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
guys forced the issue, and it.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point
So-
too, it's not even like a call off. It's just like you don't have to think there. The thinking has already been solved and done. The call was made like we were going to go do fire. Like that's one of those scenarios. Like I get like you're trying to like, you're like okay, well I got to start setting this stuff up, but we have the benefit of like just pure experience of like what we can get away with. That like with me and Hart on the team, and we get to bounce those ideas off so much. There's not a whole lot of like
Times we called objectives, I think we're like never run.
it's we're going like
No,
yeah.
the-
Sneaks, like
the
if this sneak
objective
had
calls
been
were
like done
good.
correctly, it was a perfect sneak.
The objective
with the
calls
goal.
were really good. But this one I was just
The part-
scratching my head because y'all committed way too hard with just 2, and that's why I was like,
Yeah.
okay, why
So
didn't we
I'm
drop this
gonna
one
chalk it
earlier?
up
The
to.
part- The part
Go
that
ahead,
felt
sorry.
awkward was I was getting called over to tank fire when both of you have to leave pit and stop DPS for me
We
to
just
tank.
needed the DPS.
We
at
just
that
needed
point.
your
Like, I didn't-
damage.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you
I
guys
didn't give a
did
shit.
not. You did not say we need the DPS because
Well,
we were
it's
gonna
a-
send
it's-
demise,
It's
and
like
you
it's
said
one
we
of
need a
those-
tank.
It's one of those things where it's literally just at the start
Yeah.
of that call, I committed. I'm going there. A tank
Mhm.
needs to go there. Again, it was more implied. It should have been direct, but that is you. That's the end of the call. Not going into the iffy whatever about it. We just have to start
Mhm.
trusting each other. Like that's just the call.
That's another thing
When
too
I
that
was
comes
half
through.
HP,
And that's the
I
thing
two
is like
dropped it.
it's not like who would be better going where at that point. It's
It
we
was-
at that point either of us could have gone either way, and it would have been the same, and it would have gone fine. But I already committed right off rip to saying I'm doing this, and from there on it's y'all, pretty much.
Mhm.
Like it's, and I was also the farthest path left at that point. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I
There's
was
one
the
thing
closest
that I
actually
noticed too,
contestable.
and I think it just comes with like experience and just latent synergy that I think me, Hart, and a little bit of Dragon have. Is you and Demise play very scared, if that makes sense. Like
I wouldn't use that word.
I wouldn't play scared. Yeah, I wouldn't use scared.
I wouldn't use scared.
I'd
would
say-
there is more reserve. Like it almost feels
Yeah.
like sometimes the second game not nearly as much. More
Yeah.
this first game I saw this.
Yeah.
It was more like, hey,
It was
we're doing
apprehension.
this. Apprehension. That's the word.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
because
Like-
if you go like, this is probably a good time to look at it. If you go to the damage stat,
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, so like Dodgy's lowest in the game right now at 24 minutes with 6K,
Mm-hmm.
and then Richard's getting diff by like 4K, which isn't that big a deal. But like that was one thing I noticed where it was like there was just a little bit of apprehension when fights and stuff were happening.
But
Mhm.
again, I would say from this point forward, after this fuck up, I think we all lock in. This for
Mhm.
me is the biggest goof of the game, and there's a couple layers to it. We just should have done it split that way, and we should have been direct about it, and that's kind of just the end of it because there's no other way to spruce it up. I guess is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I say we move forward because we haven't landed. Like we know
Yep,
what
Yep, like,
what happened. So let's keep
I'll-
going.
I'll give one parting thing of
Sure.
if I'm redoing this.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a slow reset to me
Right.
because that's my
Yeah.
concern. Like if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
here
no.
to tank, it's a slow reset to me.
Right. Again, it's more like
And so
just getting the
if you're
concept.
there,
I say
if you're
that,
there,
and I'm
I
still
don't
on
drop
the way.
it. I don't drop it because like I'll life steal it
'cause of
back up
meteors.
anyway.
Yeah, it's purely
Okay.
damage. Like
It's purely damage.
third person we need, regardless,
Mhm.
because as a Thoth and like the
Well,
cooldowns
regardless
rotation.
of the actual tanking it, if they just had like a third dude of damage, it
Literally
would be
one
done
of your
before the end
twos
teamed up.
would have been the damage
Would have
difference
done
in
it. Yeah, correct.
Nah, pretty
just
much.
one ability would have been the difference there.
And you guys absolutely just. It's probably not the best way to phrase it, but you steamroll any concern I present there. So if I just present my concern, you guys address it, and it's good to go from there. So.
We're good about
It-
giving an answer. That's
It's
the way to say it.
it's funny because if you would have said, but you both of you would have to reset, you would have got a double. Get over here. Like, it's just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next thing I have is 26 minutes. You guys trade out tanks.
Yeah.
It's worth though. That's their FG with fire versus our FG. Like
Yeah, and then at
This is in left, I'm pretty sure.
27 or 28, I did another autistic writing thing. I have good fight. Lucky that the Hachiman greeted.
Oh, I know exactly what fight that is.
Yeah, because he dives like T2 and gets
Like a
left alone.
fucking
And I was like, what the
idiot.
fuck?
I'm gonna be honest. That fight to me through the game.
Yeah.
Like he just goes the entire way to get back in.
That's the one where we pinched him in mid and like.
They
all-
inted?
Yeah, he like
Mhm, he
dives
inted,
T2 for
bro.
Yeah,
some
so
reason.
he goes in and we trade him for Zhang for
Yeah, so
Cerberus.
here, yeah, that's the tank trades.
For me,
Yeah, it's
I,
just-
wait,
if I'm smarter, I don't die there.
Oh,
He
did you
blinks
figure out
as
how
I
to fix
start
this
breathing.
this health bar shit?
No.
Did we figure out what button?
no,
That's the
we're
best
I feel like the
trying.
longer in this game, the more
We're gonna
important that
do-
gets.
Yeah, because
we
I'm
got
looking at
less.
my
On the
HP bar
back.
because like I'm full. Demise is like a little bit lower than half, or he's low here, so he has
Yeah,
to
we
reset.
reset
'Cause
him.
we were saying like, oh, she's on us
Yeah.
behind. You have to reset,
Yep. So we're like, fuck it, we'll just see that.
and then we're all healthy going into this. Like we are all healthy.
And Merlin's alone.
That's we should have killed Chuck.
Yeah.
Demise gets out on like 1 HP twice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When he dashed into left, we should have just went into the chalk. Just
Mm,
we had chalk under tower with full setup.
Right.
TC. He should have just
You think
died.
I should have gone onto the chalk?
Yeah, I think
No,
we
no,
put a full
oh,
full
all
committed.
three of- all
I
three
think if
of
we
them.
all
Unless-
look at that chalk
unless
because he
something
stepped
very
up
far
alone
out.
minus the back line, like that was with him, that Merlin, right? Merlin doesn't do enough. I feel like he hasn't been a problem like the entire game.
I'm playing freaking paranoid of archers stopping my blink.
I'm fucking.
Bro, that is the worst fucking feeling.
If he goes in and blinks there, you
Mhm.
counter blink.
Hachiman
Hachiman,
full commits.
he ults through, and then where am I?
I
At?
hit both there.
You come down. You come down ulted.
There it is.
But like he
But
went
w-
full
but
in
wait,
with
wait,
Chop.
wait. Where was I that I had to ult?
I think you're over by Stygian. Like you were over high left somewhere.
You're
Oh,
you
okay.
pushing left.
You're in duo.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
cleared, I
Left
cleared
base.
waves. Okay. That's why you didn't kill Chalk.
Yeah.
They walk up. Yeah.
Yeah, no ADC in mid.
I was like, I don't remember us being able to kill Chalk there.
Yeah, this like he's hella deep,
Um.
and then that's
Yeah, which that.
And then I'm ulting
they're
in.
both just
Again,
dead.
that shot traps with the dodgy, like, yeah, that was
he
like,
shouldn't
oh.
have been there.
They walked into a very tiny corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the game got fucking
Like,
mollywopped.
I hit both of them for fucking 11, 1200. I was just like, oh, you're gone.
I think Zing just walks out here.
Nah,
No,
I'm
he
pretty sure he
doesn't.
dies.
He
does,
gets slowed
yeah.
to death pretty much here.
Yeah, we-
And then after this, the next big turning point was your fight at 32 minutes in their side jungle.
I like
Yeah,
how we
because here
discussed.
we play it conservative. Because I call us
Mhm.
off like
Yeah,
a phoenix
because
thing.
I called Bird. I said run it down mid and get Bird the moment we got 3
Yeah.
kills. And then
Mhm.
after we get this tower, you're like, I don't think we can. I'm like, oh, cool. Let's fucking go farm
Yeah.
it.
You guys pull off. I have need to watch because I think other shit was happening, so I just kind of skipped past it. But you guys get like 2 or 3 picks, and then Susanoo comes in and gets a quadra kill.
I don't want to rewind for it.
No, it's forward.
No,
Not-
no, it's
not back.
forward.
No,
It's
I have a
forward.
comment that
Oh.
relies to like when Demise started tanking. It's just when we're in on a tower like that, you have to like Heart and Demise have to pay attention to each other because the tower's gonna get dropped 9 times out of 10, and you just have to be ready that if the tower drops and no one's dealt damage, the closer person tanks it. And Ganesh stepped back as Demise stepped forward, as I dropped, and so Demise was tanking and had to fully drop off of the T2.
Did you call you were dropping too? Because I think that affects how people path a little bit when that call is made.
I do like 9 times out of 10.
Okay.
Like I want to say I did, but I would have said it like
Like-
I'm dropping, and that
Okay.
would have been
Yeah,
it.
that's just,
Yeah.
it's a no.
Because I know when I hear that and I'm playing support like this, so says they're dropping, I start instinctively just walking forward.
Hmm.
Hey, where are we at Ward's Place right now?
Pretty high.
I didn't play shit.
Massive
Like the
first.
word place, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
We're
I'd-
gaming, but I had Chalice. I had Chalice since first back.
Demise has just paid for these out of pocket.
Yeah, but you see like how much money though you save with the fucking War Chalice. 400 up front's a little punch, like little step on the toe, but like it's free.
For me, I find the 400 it actually times perfectly with the mid back before I get book.
Right. It's your fucking T2 item back because you can't afford the T3.
Is it 400?
It's $400. Yep.
Oracle is 400, yeah.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
ends up
I'm-
being good in the long run, but it's like
I'm
based
paranoid
on
as fuck that every corner I'm on has a fucking ward, so I'm warding like a madman.
yeah. Ward Chalice is really nice because it's much more free to just be like I'm gonna just ward this corner before I go over.
Literally, I was throwing wards in mid. I was throwing wards like all over wall.
I'm
I
like,
just,
please,
yeah.
come on, I'm on my way.
The Merlin, he didn't even have beads. Okay,
All
but
right.
I pulled Hachi beads for Blink there. I have not
That's
intuited
worse.
the shorter relic timers yet. I think there's a point where I die because I blink ult somebody who got
This
picked back
turned
up.
into like the longest dance of time.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
Your
ends up
comment's
with
at
the fight.
32, you said?
Yeah, so it ends
Yeah,
up
we
with the
stayed
fight,
here forever.
Y'all get ahead, and then Susanoo comes in and gets a quadra kill.
Yeah.
And like I was like, oh wow, this is a really good fight. They can do fire off.
I want
of
to
this.
see
And
where from
Susanoo
I'm
doesn't
at
take
in this
it.
fight.
We got
because
up tick and then I
You should be
half
dead.
HP'd him and then he wraps around.
Mhm.
No, I had wards. We what's his nuts? Cerberus had eyes on them leaving, so I dropped the ward on the other side of that wall.
I feel like they should have W keyed.
So here, my intuition.
Okay.
Why does Hachi
This
have
is where I'm
beads?
like, don't fight. Let me go get Seer and sweep the
Mhm.
jungle again.
Yeah.
I went to go clear mid wave.
Yeah, because I remember I was just like, go fucking do it,
Because
go.
yeah, you were like, oh, do it because that's a free ward, like just minions. Then Ganesh is gonna catch somebody, and I think
Yeah,
that's
so the
what.
fight's about to kick off.
I'm really wanting to blink on this Merlin.
Yeah, but you're gonna get mobbed if you do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
And then
and like
that
there's no
comes
real
down.
follow up, and I know he
That
has
comes
actives. So
down.
so the benefit is that it's purely
I
you
think
and
Hachi gets
Dachi.
caught.
No, it's Merlin.
No,
It's Merlin. I remember Merlin getting caught out
Yeah.
because I
it's-
think
Art
you
got hit.
damage him when he blinks back in.
because he like steps up past that camp and then ends up back in that
Oh.
camp when the fight kicks off.
I think I ult him, grab his beads, and demise hits like a max range pull.
Oh, it wasn't max range.
Definitely.
I'll
okay.
tell you that
No,
much.
right there.
Yeah, so
there
it
it is.
starts with Hachi gets
No, it was
gets hit.
Hachi.
I've pulled his beads. Why does he walk back up?
I don't know. Because
Okay.
that's where he gets caught right there.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
He gets hit.
crazy.
We end the serve. Now the Sasano's coming around the back. We get Jing Shen ulted. I bees the Jing Shen ult. We're like, kill Jing Shen. Cool. Bam! 1,000 damage. Bam! Dragon's dead.
I'm just trying to fucking
Oh no, you're
survive.
alive still.
I should have
No, you're
left.
alive because it happens late. Like I thought they were done because
Yeah,
Hachi's
I-
coming
I
back.
get killed
Susanoo
off
comes
the battle.
around from that
Because-
side.
Now
Okay,
Susano comes
so
in.
if
Yeah.
you want to rewind, the damage he took is the damage I dealt to him. I was just like, nobody has finished him yet, and then they just clean us.
Because I remember writing good fight and then looked up and watched Susanoo quadra kill and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Ugh.
Yeah.
We got
I
two
agreed.
picks, and they got popped.
I agree. Dash trying to kill the Hachi before. Try to commit to just kill the Hachi before the Susan got to fucking pop everyone.
I don't know if they could have done fire with how much Hachi was taking.
They could not have.
No, he has no crit.
If
And
they
now-
had backed right away and gone up with the Jing Chen, it would have been tight.
34. I got something
That was-
written down.
I scouted with my ult.
I remember this is
They
the time
play
where I walk up and there
spooked.
are pussies.
That's because like
Yeah.
we're to the part of the
If you
game
walk
now
up,
that
we
one
don't
of my
have everybody
ultis can
here
just
yet.
kill someone.
Yeah.
Like yeah, look, I'm just sitting back here. Like step up,
I'm
please.
just happy we don't go in there. We play this smart. We're just like waiting.
Well, yeah, because I have handed FG because I think they disengage.
Slow
So
it
you guys
down.
just pick it up and
Yeah.
This was.
This is extension.
I want to kill myself. You will not believe how unlucky that. Like rewind.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got fucked. That's
Fo-
when I would
focus
like.
on me here.
Yeah, just
Like,
go on
you
the
will not believe
further
how
down.
unfortunate this fucking was.
I see your decisions. Okay.
The ult timer's incorrect, I'm almost certain.
No, that's right.
Okay.
I don't have.
I
ult.
think I cut you right there for your seer pass, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh shit,
I was.
my bad.
I was like, I want that seer, but it's
That's
fine. I actually
okay.
didn't know they had a ward basically where I was hovering.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah,
both
But I
he's
see
dropped
Merlin
that.
get beat up, so I'm like, okay, here we go.
Oh.
Instant.
Oh,
Yeah,
Before I
that's
get
what's the
kitty
worst,
kid.
It's just unfortunate.
that's just tough.
Susan ult.
That's what I was like. That is so unlucky.
I like that. That's tough. Okay, so we're like, okay, we're a man down. We back this out now.
somehow you guys force them off an FG. Like they just kind of leave it low, and you guys pick it up and take it. And I was like,
It's
what?
because of big dick heart QQ coming up here.
Merlin's not fucking on it.
Yeah, neither is
So
Sasano.
Merlin goes on it. I'd throw a Raven out.
Yeah.
I just stand on this fucking wall.
Well, but they leave it
we're
like low
we're
HP, and I was so
snoozing.
goddamn
No,
confused.
zoom in on Harkyku. Zoom in on Harkyku. I just walk at the hotch. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're gonna keep autoing this shit, bitch. She's like, no, I won't.
Yeah, they
I
just
d-
leave and you guys pick it up, and I was like, they
Well,
just
that's
handed you
because
all
we
that
poked
FG.
out. We
Like,
poked out Sasano and Shock when I placed on that left side ward.
Yeah.
So like neither of them were coming back in.
I also love how chaotic but somehow cohesive all of our comms were there, which was just all of us saying scatter in like 4 different ways.
Fucking rapid and go.
the
Fucking run.
next big thing, like the big thing you guys do at this is you do that 38 minutes. You're all grouped up on the right side Phoenix, just kind of standing there. And then Richard does that bullshit sneak around to the left side Phoenix and takes
Hit
it,
him with
which
that
I
bullshit.
still state should not have fucking happened.
Well, at this point, they hadn't they hadn't base warded yet. Like
Yeah.
they were still in the back foot from fucking losing the fight.
They had base warded because that's at like 39 minutes that all happened. So they had warded the right side because that's where you guys were grouping.
Yeah.
But
And I
like
started clearing.
they
that
only
shit
had
'cause
2
it was
wards.
awesome.
That's one person's ward, so they had 4 other people that could have warded the one side. Because they start to back here.
They back. We take that right.
They throw out the
Um,
Raven, spot them all, but the moment Apollo leaves, I'm like, where the fuck is he? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like we do this dance for a minute, and I'm just like, I got EFG. I'm an ADC. I'll be back. Fucking
See,
somebody
Hart
walk-
does big circles. I do tiny circles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I,
That's the note of the game, Kyle. Get those circles.
Look
out.
at I'm circles.
We dumped like 4 wards into this century, don't we?
yeah, we do. Yeah, we throw
Well,
so many words
don't
over that
want- I
wall.
didn't want them having vision over.
That's
on
like
that.
a
No, not
prime.
this one.
Though.
This
Oh,
one.
I threw out a red because
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let me just see if they have a sentry there.
I just wanted to keep seeing if Susan was peeking.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, somebody walk me through because I don't want to get Sasano blinked. If they have something right there as I walk past, right there he sees me. Right
Yeah.
there he sees.
he should have doubled.
And he should have fucking legged it to the other side, and he didn't.
The problem
Like,
is
it was-
they haven't
'cause I
seen
called-
me in like 3
I'm like,
years.
where is?
They should have
Sasano?
W keyed at us for the seeing
yeah,
you
Yeah.
go.
that's what I'm
And then
saying because like
I
you haven't seen these
rotated to
people just
protect the
commit.
mid rotation.
Like, and we just
Yeah,
acted
man.
like you weren't. We just acted like you were hiding around the wall.
Mhm.
Like we just
Exactly.
stood up. That's fucking.
Like
dumb.
that
But I got
shouldn't have happened. That
But
should
I
not have
got
fucking
spotted
happened.
out. But I got spotted out nasty.
That
So
was
I
just
like,
big
Well,
ego
we're
check.
We're gonna double check this. Go back.
Yep.
Click on that fucking Susano.
click on the Sasano and then
I want
just
to see if
click.
he's blind. Click on him. No.
No.
His hammer's.
No.
He's not looking at his mini map either. He passed right.
Because
Do I-
you
the
would have got
minions.
spotted on more
The
minions, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, I just got spotted. Now
No,
he just had
he's tunneled. He's looking for an opportunity.
He's
to
tunnel.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
that's
Caught
big.
him
Like,
lacking.
if you looked at it, he never took his eyes off us at any point, not even flicking to see off the ward ping.
And then I don't have many notes past this point, just because it was like just watching the end of the game.
Yeah, at this point
Um,
we just slow played them down with our lead.
The only one I got is at 45 minutes. I didn't commit because I think Hart went hard on the Phoenix and no one else really went into it. And he went like that awkward support thing where you go to start it, realize the siege is strong, and you walk out 1 HP.
That definitely was what was happening. I remember that one. I know, because we play it slow, because this Phoenix actually respawns.
Yeah.
Me just walking around with my jungler.
That's how slow we played this.
Well, our EFG was almost done. That's why I called the
Yeah.
split.
Is this one?
I was like,
Yeah, well, I mean, because like I know we play to get this EFG after we get like, where was it? Like we get like a Oni Fury wave.
well, we
and
said
then
yeah,
play for this.
we had like only like fire minion and left. I'm like, the moment we see somebody in left, we go, and we just wait.
Fucking
We just
mystical
wait
now.
till somebody goes left.
There's Susano.
And I don't think they
East.
send anybody left.
They do. They send shock because he has teleport. Yep, and there
That's
he
what
is.
it is. Okay.
Yep, and then the
We
second I
step-
see him, I say fucking either pick it up or we fight. And then we picked it up. And they know they don't have chalk. We know they don't have chalk. And then like we get it for free. And then we just run at them.
Yeah, this is where it was like I blinked and it was dead. I was fighting 2 people and like nothing came of it.
Yeah, but at that point, me and Kyle both had like 3K pots. Like I was swinging for like 1200 in auto.
What happens
Just
to me here? Because my game plan is to like double bomb, but I think I just get turned on.
I
I also
think you
think
were
at one
talking about
point
bomb.
you
Why
guys
didn't I
kill all
ulti that
three
Hachi?
phoenixes, but 2
Hachi should be
people die.
dead.
That's later.
Oh, I don't have ulti, that's why.
Yeah, this one we slow played
Yeah,
and
we
let
don't
left
have
Phoenix go
ulti, yeah.
down.
I
This
was
is the one where they don't send anybody.
Yep. And then
The
Sasano was
classic
behind
problem.
us. We almost got fucked here because the Sasano ult did 1,000 damage to me and fucking Kyle. Like, look at that. Kyle's getting bopped. I dash back to peel Kyle out.
yeah, I just walk away from him. I'm like, you ulti, I'm going the opposite direction.
I got put in combat is what happened. Something I think ticked off my my mystical, so I couldn't
Kyle got
blink and had
jumped
to jump in.
by Chalk and Sasano.
The fact I
Whoever
lived is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. They should have murdered you and me. They should have
I
murdered
altered,
you
I
then me.
altered the chalk off of you guys and then engaged on the Sasano.
That
Yeah,
makes
that was
sense.
good.
So we just said,
Yeah,
okay,
he chased him into the jungle and got him like half HP. He was not coming back in after that ult.
which was like, okay, fine, that was scuff, good defense. We got the side, we'll just reset. Like, fuck it.
This is
Mhm.
where I think we get both Phoenixes and lose like 2 or 3.
Yeah, well, no, because first the thing happens at 45 minutes over on the right side. Somewhere around 45 minutes.
So I'm just sitting here seeing more and more people.
And I want to say it, or at this point, I almost died to a fucking Murloc, so I wasn't really paying attention.
We're like, what can we get? What can we get?
G and I are mid
We were like,
side.
yeah, we were just calling, like, if we have big
Yeah.
circles, we could just force them off this.
The free Susan ulti.
Yeah. And we got the
Yeah, that's
Sunshine
where it
Blast.
was. Where Hart just kind of gets thrown in and he does that support. I'm gonna walk away.
Look at my
Um,
HP, it's fucking invisible.
Yeah. I was just like, whoa. And then you end up getting all of the Phoenixes here, I think, but 2 people go down.
Yeah.
I know Kyle was one of them. I forget who the second one was.
Yeah, I agree.
I die. I die trying to save Kyle.
Yeah, because
'Cause
I
I
was
see
dodgy
this,
because I thought they were
Smith
chasing.
is
If you
us.
stunned,
ate
and
it-
we go to body block, but he has oboe.
Oh, boner. Yeah, you're such a nice guy, Strang. If I were you, I would have left Kyle every day of the week right there.
No, I would have done the same. Like, drop back to try to body block and inadvertently kill both of us.
Like this is why I'm just like such a selfish support because I just don't want to feed. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Kyle's so dead there in my mind. He's just always dead.
Nah.
Like, the moment Hachi's running a belly that he hits the ult, there's no way.
So, like,
No,
I
I-
used to be like that till I started playing competitive, and then the amount of times people would get out 1 HP for me taking like 1 or 2 autos or eating an ability.
Oh
I do
no,
it all the
I
time
will.
now.
I will trade. There's a
Yeah.
difference. I will trade, but if I know I can, if I deem the situation not tradable, I'm not going to try. There's no point.
I thought it was sus that we got that Gold Fury. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't really in a position to do it.
They
I mean,
got
One of
it was 5-on-3, but they have they needed that just to try and stabilize.
one of
Yeah, I mean,
Hart's
we have
first
every
coaching
lane with
moves
fire.
was
Yeah, and then we're like, you guys are gonna respawn with fire EFG minions, push it like we're gonna walk this bitch in. It's nice and slow.
Hart had just started coaching Demise and I's team. One of his first notes was, "You guys can't ask Strength to sacrifice himself because he's dead by then." Like,
Yeah, you do.
I
Every time
apparently
I
have a
saw you in,
self-sacrifice
you just
streak.
died. Like, if that makes sense. Like, if when you went in committed, and then
Well, that's his job, though.
yeah, that's just
See,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
initiating
that's why he's
support,
not
that
the
is your
target to
job.
us for
Yeah.
that because he's not.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was a serious no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you were doing it right. You were going in, blowing a bunch
Yeah.
of beads and actives and shit.
Yeah, you know,
and then
you were
Hart was
playing
able
that
Yeah,
to-
you were doing it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing my job, but I'm dying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the double guardian paid dividends for y'all both games.
Yeah. That's why I
Yeah,
just
but it was like it was really evident the job was being done.
Yes.
yeah, like that was the game. Like I felt like I could actually like not have to
Well,
play.
here, Richard can play stupid aggressive for no reason. Any other
Yeah.
team should have just turned on him and killed him.
Yeah, when I landed there, I was like, ooh,
You
I
should
hope
have
he
not
doesn't.
gotten to move the second you
Yeah,
landed.
yeah,
You should have been
yeah.
Susan
Yeah,
pulled
I
into
landed,
death.
I landed there. I was like, ooh.
There was a lot of times if they were just better players, y'all would have got shat on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, did anyone?
think
What the hell was
Xing
that?
Shan
Can
was-
you rewind that real quick? What the fuck?
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
no, this is what I was hitting for like 1200. I was
Yeah.
just, I literally walked through 3 people.
You're gonna see what I mean in a second. Do I just like T-pose at some point? I just stop moving. It's when
Probably.
we're diving the hot sheet. I'm so sorry. I'm like hyper fixated on this map. I hate watching my movement because it looks so weird. I move
I don't
so weird sometimes.
think.
You call
Oh,
his
no,
beats,
Xing Shan
I'm
is
like,
on
oh
it.
yeah, beats. And then I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't be up here. Meds and walk away. And then
That's
I
that solo
I
lane
two
So
blade.
running him
Yeah.
down.
I two pop him fucking.
Say
I
two.
see
Smite.
Koch because he wants to step up to my ass.
You get his beads, and you're like,
That's
oh look
all
at
of
his
his
beads.
No, slow down.
Pa-
And
pause,
let me
Just
spin you real
T-pose it.
quick.
pause.
They just stood there.
Oh, you don't get to see me hit autos, but like
Was I like?
three-
Did they have like a heavenly and I got like rooted? Or
No, you just
I
stood
think
still.
so, yeah.
That was just. I knew my big girth would make him keep looking at me. That's what it was.
They don't have a heavenly.
And then y'all just end me.
Yeah, we're just like, I just fucking.
Yeah. Like
Here
at
it
that
is.
point, there's nothing they could do.
But if you look, that is 2K same kill, 48 minutes in.
So, biggest notes: Heart twirls the most, randomly T poses to assert dominance.
Why could you stand still? What are you gonna fucking do, pussy? Step up.
That's literally what that was.
Nah, that's how it
What
works,
was I
dude, yeah.
doing? What was I doing?
Having watched that game, y'all still feel like I was having too much apprehension? I feel like I didn't have a spot.
No, the first part. You told me, like you said earlier, you were like, man, I really picked myself up after that first like 20-ish minutes.
Yeah.
No,
And
it
that's
was
true.
really after 20
It was
minutes.
literally
It was
in
like
the
you
early
were,
game.
you
is
were
where it was
doing the
felt more.
stuff. Yeah, you
So
were doing the
the
stuff.
big thing with you when it first started, you looked lost. Then you started to pick it up a little bit, and I could tell it was a comfortability thing.
Yeah.
And then once you were on the Surtur, it was like a 180, and I was like, okay, he's just better at tanky junglers.
Like
That's
I
his
could
comfort
feel
zone.
I could feel it when you were just like at the beginning when you weren't as comfy, cause like I was just like, oh, like Merlin's just over here, like Merlin's out of position, you're just kind of running around doing your stuff. And then like the late game, you like started to offensively like start using your ultis and starting to pull the stuff, so that you actually started to do the beads rotation with strength a lot more
Okay.
when you
Yeah. So
started.
again, don't take this apprehension thing we're saying as like some giant, massive thing. Y'all, like, it turned around like after like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
This is, we're talking
It's also just like
early
an
game
experience
team-
thing too.
Yeah. Like, well, it's
And,
like
like-
it's not an experience thing in general. It's experience with us, with who you're playing with. and
Well,
how
Well,
you
is
play.
this-
I'd say it's
is
less.
this
It's
your
experience
second
of what you can get
script
away
over there?
with against like people.
Yeah, that was on their second script.
Yeah, like,
So,
and you're gonna
are
have
we watching the
those
second one
moments.
for at least like the first like 5 minutes?
Bro, there's no reason to watch that fucking game. You get a pick
What
on
the
Athena,
fuck?
wave 1, and I was like,
Here.
okay, this game's fucking
Fine,
over.
whatever.
And then you almost kill
Here,
Ishikar
Hart, don't
too.
listen to him. We'll watch. We'll
I won't
watch.
watch it.
Like,
we'll
literally,
watch